Imagine a 13-year-old girl walking down to the corner drugstore to make a purchase. She's done this many times before, but this time she's not shopping for Cokes and candy bars. This time she is purchasing an emergency contraceptive known as Plan B one-step, or more commonly known as the morning after pill. If Judge Edward Korman gets his way, this could become a real-life scenario. On April 5th, Judge Korman ordered the FDA to make emergency contraceptives available to girls of all ages, even without a prescription. Now, previously, a girl was required to be 17 years old, and the drug was kept behind the counter. On April the 30th, the FDA came out with a new ruling allowing the morning after pill to be stocked on open shelves rather than behind the counter, and allowing girls as young as 15 to purchase the drug. Now, these actions have raised debates relating to safety issues and women's freedom. But as always, our concerns relate to something deeper. While safety is important, the more important issue is, what are the moral implications of these decisions? Where should a child of God stand in relation to these issues? My first concern relates to the topic of abstinence. God's plan for unmarried people, for a male and a female, is that they not have sexual relations. If God's plan were followed, we would not be debating whether or not a 13-year-old or a 15-year-old should have access to birth control. Imagine if the government were to teach and encourage abstinence rather than pushing for birth control in children. And is it not an encouragement to children and teenagers to engage in sexual activity when the government is making birth control available to them? Now, my second concern relates to the drug itself. Plan B and other emergency contraceptives are required by the FDA to carry a warning label that states the following: may inhibit implantation by altering the endometrium, the inside lining of the uterus. Now, generally speaking, this drug is supposed to prevent the fertilization of an egg so that conception never occurs. But in plain language, the warning label says that if fertilization does occur, this drug may prevent the egg from embedding in the wall of the uterus. Thereby, a chemical abortion takes place. Now, in all fairness, this statement is hotly debated. Some doctors are arguing that this is absolutely not the way it works, it's not the case, but others still believe it's a possibility. And the FDA continues to require the warning label. As a child of God, I don't want to do anything that might even possibly result in the abortion of a child. The ruling by Judge Korman to allow girls of any age to buy these pills has been appealed, and I guess time will tell where the verdict lands. But as Bible believers, we oppose sexual activity for all of those who are not married, and then once married, only to one's mate. If you're interested in more information relating to pregnancy and women's choices, we encourage you to watch the video, A Woman's Choice, at the link below.